A mind is like a parachute. It doesn't work if it's not open. You've reached Talking with Dr. Terry, 180 Seconds to a Better You, message number 212. I'm Dr. Terry Wurzbacher. As I've grown older, I've begun to have a more open mind. It bothers me that I wasn't able to cultivate such a state long ago, but rather than looking to the past, I'm enjoying this change. Don't get me wrong, though. There's still plenty of doors and locked windows in this big old house that my brain inhabits. Being able to calm my nervous system and entertain different points of view is a lot of fun and very rewarding. We've talked about the questions you can ask yourself whenever you find yourself making a judgment. To reiterate, it's essentially these questions. Have I ever done this or something similar? If so, what makes me think I can make this judgment? Then I ask whether I know what's going on in that other person's life. Having an open mind, though, means you're willing to look at your beliefs and question whether you still adhere to them. I may have mentioned this before, but I was always against socialized medicine and funding health care for people until my best friend developed breast cancer. But she had to wait until the Affordable Health Care Act was implemented to get any care. By then, there was no normal breast tissue left. I will tell you this changed my thoughts and opinions about health care. It took being involved instead of making armchair proclamations and decisions. The abstract concepts are just that, concepts. They don't seem to matter until you are personally involved. Has that ever happened to you? Another example is the Medicaid cuts. I'm adamantly against those actions. I'm even more against them now that I know this young man who has a very rare condition called erythema bullosa, which causes his skin and mucous membranes to be covered with blisters. His bandages alone cost almost $30,000 a month. That's not including all the medical care he's needed. Now he won't be able to afford the bandages. You can imagine that he might not last much longer, just because people sitting in a room somewhere in Washington light their pipes and make abstract decisions that will completely change the life of many, but not them. Can you list your basic beliefs? Do you know where and when they came from? Can you give reasons that you still believe them? Is there any question now? Have things changed since you first came to believe them? Why not reevaluate these beliefs and see which ones you want to retain and which ones need to be discarded or maybe just edited? Just engaging in such a process will teach you more about yourself than you can possibly even realize. Have a diamond day.